Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I have another really cool card trick for you today. It's called Teleport. It's basically the switching of positions between two different cards. And yeah, we'll get right into it. It's really cool and impresses a lot of people. So I'm just gonna have you pick any card, Spectator, and it can be a side card, which is even more impressive. So Spectator looks at their card, signs it, whatever they want to do with it, and then I ask the Spectator to tell me to stop whenever. So let's say they tell me to stop right over there, correct? I'm gonna go ahead and take their card and put it right in the middle of the deck, push it in, and I'm gonna go ahead and even give it a shuffle. Now the cards are all shuffled up. I'll even give it a cut for reassurance, just like that. The card is all completely mixed up now. There's no way I could know at all where it is. Please go ahead and name your card. Now I actually wasn't paying attention to what their card was, but they will name it and their card will appear to the top. So the 7 of spades, your card comes to top. I'm gonna put it right over here. And now I wanna disprove a theory. They say traveling and teleporting is impossible, but I really believe it is. And I'm going to prove it right now. We're gonna take the next card from the top, the 3 of clubs. Put that right over here. And now when I snap my fingers, with the power of magic, the deck turns into a time machine or a teleport machine. And all I have to do, your 3 of clubs is, my 3 of clubs is over here and your card is over there with you. Watch. All I gotta do is swipe the cards to actually make them go through this wormhole and change positions. Because now my 3 of clubs is over there and your 7 of spades is over here. Hope you enjoyed that performance. It's super simple and it really does look better when the Spectre actually does swipe their card. And I can swipe my card. I have only 2 hands. But yeah, it's cool. It's a great trick and I hope you enjoy. Let's get into how to do that. Alright guys, welcome to the tutorial of the card trick. This is Teleport. It's a really cool card trick and yeah, basically what you need is a duplicate card. So I have the 2 3 of clubs over here. I took one from another black bicycle rider back deck. And what you want to do for this step, just place the 2 duplicate cards on the top of the deck and then you're all set up. You can take it out of the box, present it to Spectre, ask them to pick any card. Let's say they pick this card right over here. Now while they're observing, you want to push the top card over and get a pinky break right under it, just like this. Just like this. You want to get a pinky break right under it. And so from the front it's just going to look like a normal deck, but from the back you have a pinky break actually. And what's that going to allow you to do is to do a move called the Marlowe Tilt. I'll leave a link in the description below on how to do a Marlowe Tilt. It's not me teaching it, but it's a really good and well-known Spectator. And basically you're filled out. This is what it looks like. I'll leave the link in the description below on how to learn Marlowe Tilt. It's really simple, but basically the process of putting it in, and this is a bad angle to do it from, but from a Spectator's angle, if they were to stand up straight on it, it would look more like the card is going in the middle of the deck. And so to them, it looks like you're putting the card in the middle of the deck, when in reality, you just placed it second from the top. So while they think their card's in the middle of the deck, you can do a riffle shuffle, making sure to maintain the topmost cards on the top still. So I just leave a bunch of cards on the right packet in my riffle shuffle. And now what I want to do is catch a pinky break. And for this, I use a pinky count. You can riffle down and you just want to catch a pinky break onto the 2 cards and do a double lift. I have a tutorial for how to do a double lift, so I will leave that in the description below. But basically a double lift is basically when you're lifting 2 cards instead of 1. And so it would look like this, where I say their card came to top, when in reality it's 2 cards. And so they're going to think that their card came to the top. So I like to put their card over here. And I like to take, again, another double lift. And as I'm talking and explaining the trick, I just catch that double lift. And I say, so now I go with the whole portal explanation, saying how I'm going to try and make their card teleport, and I'm going to take the next card from the top. So in this case it'll be the 3 of clubs, and I'm going to put their card actually, but they're going to think it's the 3 of clubs there. And what I like to do is I like to put one hand on the deck, ask the Spectator to swipe the opposite way that I'm going to swipe at the same time, so it makes the illusion that our cards trade places actually. But really the trick is done from the moment you turn the cards over and put them down. So again, let's recap. You want to do a Marlowe Tilt to put the card second from the top. So again, it's going to look like this from my position. They're literally just sliding it in second from the top, but from the angle of the Spectator, it looks like this. That brings an illusion of depth in. and it looks like their card's going in the middle, and I just cover my hands in while I'm pushing it in. We do a riffle shuffle and some false cuts, whatever you want, to make the spectator believe it's really lost in there. Again, you do a double lift to bring the card to the top. So here is your card. It came to the top, already cool enough. Take their card and put it here. As you're explaining that, you want to catch a pinky break. I use a pinky count to do that under the next two cards and lift the 3 of clubs, when in reality it's the jack of spades, or their card, and then the 3 of clubs, or your duplicate card. So now I have my duplicate card, and they think the 3 of clubs is over here, when in reality I have another 3 of clubs over here and their jack of spades over here. And now I take my deck, say I'm going to snap my fingers, and it's going to become a portal. The trick is already done, it's set up. It's just nice to make the visual of the whole card swipe thing, and it's much more visual when you have another finger pressing it down so the two cards can't swipe. But yeah, they swipe their card, you swipe your card, and now you say that they've changed places, like that, because it's a wormhole or whatever you want to do. Sometimes people will ask the spectator to actually take the card and put it in between their hands and snap their fingers and say they changed places. There's a lot of cool things you can do with it. I like the teleport way because it's a more controlled method. There's less chance of the spectator actually peeking at the card. But yeah, that's how the trick is done, and I hope you enjoy. Super simple, and it really does amaze people. So yeah, you guys should let me know in the comments below what you think of this trick, and subscribe if you like the content. It's really going to help me out. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video, all right? Peace.